The moment I realized that fear, self-doubt, anxiety are all illusions, my whole life changed. So family, I'm Alicia Yolanda, your personal spiritual wellness coach and mentor. And we are back again today with day number 10 of our mindset mastery. So family, if you are only just tuning into this video, I actually recommend that you watch the other episodes that we've got here. If you're really ready to change your life around, to fine-tune your mindset to align you with the goals and the manifestations that you actually want to show up in your life, I recommend that you tap in. In the meantime, soul family, even if you're just tuning into this video here and you would like to know how to ground yourself back into the moment, to remove the energy or to move the energy from our higher centers to flow through our other energy channels within our body, so that we can align ourselves with the moment and ground ourselves back in the moment, to help us eliminate things like fear, anxiety, self-doubt, and bring our energy back to self-love, trust, and harmony with our environment and all things associated with it. So family, if that is your mission, then tap in. I have 3 tips that I began to utilize to bring myself back into homeostasis, bring myself back into balance, so I could eliminate anxiety, stressors, self-doubt, negative self-talk, and bring my body and my mind back into peace. So family, I also want to give a little disclaimer, because what I will highlight is that this is not a quick fix. This is a continuous process. What I'm about to share with you are tools that you can utilize in the moment to bring yourself back. It is not something that you utilize once and then everything is okay. You will find that you'll have to reassess and re-establish and reuse these tools as and when we get things that trigger us in the moment. The first tip that I enjoy from my grounding exercises is the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 technique. Okay, so by that, soul family, we're looking at 5 things that we can see, 4 things that we can hear, 3 things that we can touch, 2 things that we can smell, and 1 thing that we can taste. When we're looking around our space, soul family, and we're looking for things that we can see to bring our awareness from our upper chakras back into the moment, I want you to seek things in your environment that you can see. You can choose to look for things of a particular color. You can look for things that represent something that is important to you, but I want you to describe them in detail to bring your awareness from the mind into the moment. When we're looking for things that we can smell, soul family, identify, even if it means you've got to pick things up, take it in. What can you smell in the air, in the atmosphere? Do that as well. Okay, if you're looking for things that you can hear, it may require you to just sit still for a moment and allow your ears to attune to the environment around you. It may mean, soul family, that you go into a quiet space and just put on some frequency music, 528 or 432. These are really great frequencies. They're great for balancing your energy and cleansing, clearing energy centers as well. So family, if you're looking for things you can touch, sensory is very, very important. Physical sensory, so you can go around and you can place your hand on things. You can place your hand on yourself as well, come into contact with yourself. Okay, so family, if you're looking for things that you can taste in that moment, you can taste what energy is in your mouth at that point. You can get a sweet, you can put some chewing gum in your mouth, whatever it may be. Okay, but you activate the energy in that area. Okay, so family, the major tip that I will say for these is to stay present, to stay focused, okay, and to be at ease with this process. Remember, you're not waiting until you feel completely out of sorts before you start to utilize these techniques. The moment you feel yourself transitioning from, oh, I feel a little bit of anxiety coming up right then, this is when you apply it. You don't allow yourself to go tip the entire end of the scale before you start to utilize these things. As soon as you feel the energy shift, that is the moment where you can utilize these things, okay? Now, soul family, tip number 2. Tip number 2 is earthing. And earthing is actually one of my favorite things. If you've been connecting to my channel for a long time, you know that I do quite enjoy time out in nature. One of the main things that I like to do in nature is to take my shoes and socks off and connect to the environment. I'm blessed enough here to be able to go to a beach whenever I'm ready and roll up my trousers or whatever and dip my feet into the ocean and allow that energy to be cleansed by the ocean water. But if you can't do that, soul family, you can go out into a park, ground yourself, earth yourself on the grass. I do recommend it not be wet because you get the best frequencies from when it is dry grass. And you just place your feet on the grass and align your negative and positive ions with the earth's negative and positive ions, and allow the earth to balance out those energies. And I know when we start talking about hugging trees, for some people they may think it's a little bit awkward, but don't worry about that. Go and place your hand on a tree and allow the tree to give you some good vibes as well. Because remember, soul family, they've been around a lot longer than we have, so they have already accumulated a lot more energy than we have, and they're happy to share that energy with us. So don't be afraid, whilst you've got your feet grounded on the floor, earthing on the floor, to also connect with trees as well. Now, this technique here, soul family, the next technique, number 3, that I would like to share with you guys, is about body scan meditation. Now, you can do these at any point during the day, but my favorite time to do this is first thing when I wake up in the rising and just before I close my eyes to go to bed. Okay, so the body scan meditation is all about finding yourself in a comfortable place, in a comfortable position, closing your eyes and bringing your awareness back to your body. I want you to utilize your mind's eye, starting with your head, starting with your crown chakra, and scanning all the way down to find where you feel tension. In order for me to do that, what I tend to do is I start off in my higher realms and I relax my face. Sometimes I'll even massage my head before I start this as well. I will relax my face muscles. I will find if I'm laying on my bed, I can press my shoulders, or my shoulders will press back into my bed. If I am sitting in an upright position, you'll find that your shoulders will relax as well. And I want you to bring your focus back to your chest. You want to refrain from breathing too deeply into your chest. So if you are aware that you are breathing from your chest, you know that sometimes that's where the anxiety was starting from, that shallow breathing. So you want to then bring the energy back down into your stomach, into your tummy, because that's where you want to be breathing from. And then gradually, soul family, in that same manner, you want to then bring the rest of your focus down through your body. Make sure that you can feel the relaxation in your hips. For myself, if I'm laying, I feel my hips, when I'm relaxing, push back into my bed. I feel my feet go from this position to that position because you're just more relaxed, and so on and so forth, family. So these are 3 techniques that you can utilize to bring yourself out of the energy of fear, anxiety, and self-doubt, and back into the moment, into our physical vessel here, to be free from anything that pulls us from being centered, being grounded. If you have any questions, soul family, as always, you know what to do. In the meantime, one love, be love. You know we see love. I be blessing.